Hi, welcome to CVS.
I'm 18, I'm going to college in St. Edwards, and I work at a CVS.
When did you start working at CVS?
Around December-ish, like a bit after my Christmas break.
Bennett is eager to work. Bennett is happy to work. He loves to help people. He is kind of like your perfect employee, except there are some areas where he needs a little bit more help.
Meet Bennett Rhymes. This Texas teen works at CVS after gaining workplace skills and experience through his participation in Texas Workforce Commission's Vocational Rehabilitation Program. TWC offers pre-employment transition services, which prepare students ages 14 to 22 for employment, training, or post-secondary education.
When he became a teenager, it became more clear to me that there was definitely something a little bit different about Bennett. So we had him tested, and he was diagnosed with high-functioning autism, what a lot of people know as Asperger's. As a mom, you have worries. How is this going to work? How is my child going to be successful in school? How far can they go? How will they start their first job?
What has been like the most rewarding part?
Probably just getting to talk to customers. It's very interesting just learning a bit about these people before they leave. I feel like that can be very rewarding.
Bennett's mom, Jessica Taylor, has a friend whose son also has disabilities. She suggested calling TWC Vocational Rehabilitation.
I called and reached my case manager, Gina, who is wonderful, and it started with a number of other programs.
So I say, hey, you guys called the right agency, so here's what we have. So that summer, Bennett participated in 3 pre-employment transition activities.
After the pre-employment services, Bennett participated in paid work experience through CVS.
He had a coach and 3 other students he was working with, and I remember reading the coaching notes throughout those 12 weeks. He was doing progressively well every week, and then by the end of 12 weeks, I kind of knew that he could work independently.
A student's VR counselor may assign job coaches to help the individual participating.
They were really nice and really helped us out on learning things. They even went to us with lunch breaks and stuff like that. They were really cool.
One of the vocational rehabilitation programs is Summer Earn and Learn program, or SEAL for short. SEAL is a 5-week paid summer work experience with employer partners like CVS and in coordination with workforce solution offices across Texas. Almost 11,000 students have participated in Summer Earn and Learn since it launched in 2017.
We've hosted hundreds of participants that have come through our stores and have just really changed the lives of our store managers, our assistant managers, our employees, everywhere.
CVS's Workforce Initiatives Department focuses on helping people who are underserved and underrepresented in communities.
Well, there are so many great advantages with CVS hiring those with disabilities. It's able to help with the community. Also, the employees that work in the store could also, they get a different perspective on people with disabilities, that they may not have known before. They really get to showcase their abilities more than the actual disabilities.
There's been many times when I've called Texas Vocational Rehab about how to get some reasonable accommodations and just to help me just think through what are some things that we can do to make things better. Sometimes it's technology, sometimes it's as easy as a magnifying glass, and so they've got a great experience in trying to figure that out, and I've never had them not figure it out. They've always been there for us.
Upon finishing the program, Bennett applied and was hired for a position at a CVS store in Spring, where he currently applies the skills he learned as a store associate. As Bennett walks us through his shifts at CVS, he says working with customers is his favorite part of the day.
Checking someone out at a register, usually which involves starting with asking them if they have a CVS account. If they say no, you ask them if you like to create one. If they say no, you kind of got to just continue at that point.
He enjoys the experience so much, he hopes to continue working at CVS while studying in college.
After the first or second semester, I'll probably look into a job on campus or pretty close to campus, hopefully for ones for CVS. They've been very kind to me.
And what do you think makes it a successful program?
Well, number one, their eagerness, their willingness and their attitude wanting to learn and to be here to help.
What would you say to other businesses about participating in TWC's vocational rehabilitation programs?
I would tell them 100% do it. It's very rewarding. You'll thank them for it.
I definitely think the experience I got at CVS was very valuable, and it would be very helpful later in life. I think like learning about a workplace and how it properly works, because there's a lot to it that they don't just like initially tell you, that you just kind of have to like figure out, oh, that's how workplaces work.
What would you say to those who are also seeking to start MyVR and possibly haven't even heard about these type of opportunities?
Get ready to work. So vocational rehabilitation, either general or transition, our aim is to help individuals achieve competitive integrated employment outcomes.
What would you say to other parents about being able to participate in something like this?
Being able to participate in something like this has been huge for Bennett, and it's huge for me as mom too, because I get to step back and I get to let him be independent and fly on his own. But I have Texas Workforce Commission and also the assistance of CVS.
Bennett is excited to start college in the fall. He plans to major in game design or psychology. He believes vocational rehabilitation programs set him up for success and encourages others to participate.
Here you go. Have a great day. For me personally, I have started making lots more active efforts to improve myself as a person, and I think starting at like the workforce was one of the big things. Like I've started journaling every day and things like that. So I think if you can use that momentum kind of to really propel your life.